For more than 25 years, Dr. Wayne Hammond has been passionate about making a difference in the lives of parents and children. A leading expert in resilience and strengths-based practice, he has worked tirelessly to help others understand the importance of relationships in nurturing character and strengths in our young people. The development of the Strengths-Based Parent Guide is the natural evolution of his ongoing commitment. As the president of Resiliency Initiatives and now co-CEO of MERITCorps, Wayne oversees the development of tools and resources for parents, educators, treatment centers, and health-based organizations that improve individual and family wellness and quality of life. Dr. Hammond believes in sharing his knowledge and does so as a much sought-after keynote speaker, as a visiting lecturer at Ambrose University, and as adjunct professor at the School of Medicine, University of Calgary.
Hi, my name is Dr. Wayne Hammond, and I'm a parent, but I'm also a professional, and my background's in clinical psychology. And when I was first starting my path as and career journey, I was always seeing people sort of from that paradigm of at risk. And so as a professional, we were trained to diagnose people, talk about an intervention and what change would look like and what normalcy would look like. But what I realized in my practice is that people don't want to be fixed, they want to be valued. And if people are valued, they value what you have to offer. And so I was sort of translating this into my own personal experience as a parent with my wife, Rita. And we kind of come to the conclusion that if our children value the relationship that we have with them, then that idea of coaching and mentoring them into the life journey is going to be a lot easier. If we're worried about all the risk behaviors and trying to manage their behavior, there's always a new thing popping up every day that throws us off track. As opposed to this idea that those become teachable moments because I'm actually just nurturing their potential, and making mistakes is part of how they learn about their potential. And so this parenting from the strength-based perspective was really a reflection of my own personal journey as a psychologist to this idea that I actually think everybody is amazing. They just don't know it. And our job as parents is to help our children to understand how amazing they are.
Over his career, Dr. Hammond has published several scientific articles and developed an innovative framework for assessing resilience. The Strengths-Based Parent Guide is based on this framework and was developed to help parents strengthen resiliency in their children so they learn to cope with life's challenges and make a successful transition into adulthood. Unlike researchers in other areas, Dr. Hammond takes his work home with him, using his strengths-based parenting approach with his own sons.
See, as parents, Rita and I, we're not immune to this. Our children are growing up in the real world too. And what we have found is that when we actually understand this common framework of seeing our children at potential, that it's about nurturing their sense of resilience and some of those basic character qualities that I've been able to see in our research, and others are noting it too, that are actually the milestones for success in life. But when we practice these strategies, what we see is our children actually sort of developing what we call a growth mindset. They actually start seeing challenges as opportunities to grow, that they can actually say, I can get better for this. And that experience really nurtures their sense of who they are, what their strengths are, what their limitations are. And for Rita and I, it gives us a sense of confidence that, I can't really control what's going to happen 10 years from now, but I can actually have an influence on today. It doesn't mean that we're the same. Rita has a very different personality from mine. But it's about bringing our two strengths together, but with a common framework of how we see our children. They don't understand their greatness right now, but they're starting to understand it as we sort of use those teachable moments to help them to realize that actually they're pretty amazing and they can do great things.
Throughout the years, Dr. Hammond has earned the respect of other well-known experts in the field. Dr. Michael Unger, a leading researcher in resilience at Dalhousie University, and Dr. Edward Rowana at Lakehead University are but two distinguished colleagues that regard Dr. Hammond as a leading authority in understanding and building resilience.